We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff. Wow, that is going to set a tone for what could be a very physical game. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Second and 7. They send him right out of the slot. And he'll get this up to about the 28. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. They'll look to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Patrick Queen. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here we go. Pass the 60.
So Kittle comes in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He finds Bell. That's caught. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
18 run. 19 tight. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw again. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Warriors, 70. 70 rate. 70 rate. 60 back. Yeah, 60 back. 19 Lions.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Angel. Here we go, son.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Angel. All right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, he pumps up the football. The Browns have it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and, man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Running straight ahead with Edwards. And he will take this down, close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Trap 60. Top row, 18. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. One back the distance. Touchdown, Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers extend their advantage to 14-3. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Now right on the heels of the pick 6. He is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Fields going to hang on to this one. And he will do it himself. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers move out to a 21-3 advantage. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
So a big third down hookup takes up.
Ready.
On the move at the 14-yard line. It's first and 10.
70 range. 70 range. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Shaheed in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Damari Thrash. Touchdown, Browns. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point by Romo is good. And the Browns get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
You got a mini basic. Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback.
Here we go.
Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Denzel Ward in on the tackle. Second down and 8. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And I don't know, I think he is short. They are. They're going to mark him short, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
So often in these short yardage defensive situations, Mike, you just have to sell out and play the tendencies. In this case, they knew a run was coming. They stop it short for no gain. Brings up fourth down.
And he's going to have the Steelers first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Hey, 551. Hey.
Pistol snap back to Fields. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Chan. Here we go, son. Extend. Right.
Throwing is Fields. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
Chan. Here we go.
Fields to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws...
That is going to be called in. He's got it. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Come 19. Come 19. Panther 11. 70 Lion. Mustang 19. Go.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 9.
Buffalo 18.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
18. Behind it. Huh.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Ready?
Shaheed in motion. Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. And a short pickup down inside the 10. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. 9 yards from the end zone for 2nd down and goal.
Ready? 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Shaheed in motion. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal.
19 tight. 19 tight. Track 60.
And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, 551. Right.
Here's Fields. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half. And just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
EQ. Here we go.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. first time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Here we go, son.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here.
Here we go.
3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Steelers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Delta. Here we go, son.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Out.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in on the stop.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
So Kittle comes in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
65, check. Let's go now. 19 Lions. Check go.
They'll look to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Steelers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save him some points.
And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Can't. Don't jump. Ready? Alpha. Right.
Fields now. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Steeler first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now,
Here we go,
how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
Set.
First down. Fields. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Now Fields. That one caught by Wilson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Left straight. Here we go. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
Jump slant. Here we go. Mayday, 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 mayday. Right.
To throw is Fields. Now he'll run it. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
EQ. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They go play action with Fields. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Now a shot here, deep middle. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So Kittle comes in motion. Up the middle. Here's Edwards. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
That's over the middle to Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break.
Okay, ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go! 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
79 Broncos, go!
Back to the air one more time. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. 3rd down coming up.
Ready? Set, go!
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Here's 2nd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. His pass taken in. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. One of the Steelers has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll get about 5.
Oh, hurry up. Press. Punch right. Right.
Second down, it's Fields. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Don't jump.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
Here we go. I'm good. All right.
A first down throw for Fields. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Track at 60. Ready. Warrior 70. Hut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Third and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
Come on. 70 range. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
EQ. Go.
Now a run on first down. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's a second and 12.
Can. Here we go, son.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers stretch things out even further. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Okay, break. Come 19.
throw here to begin the drop. Shaheed with the catch. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made.
Pace, let's go. Go.
He'll drop to throw. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Let's go.
Shaheed in motion. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here we go. Is that all right?
Making the read, this is Fields. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game.
Punch right. Is that all right?
Here we go. One final play.